Let's switch gears now to the weather. We've been saying nice out today, beautiful day out. However, things are going to change pretty soon.
Beautiful shot, but poignant shot.
Yes, get warmer. It looks like we're going to have our coldest night of the season tonight, and then we start to warm back up into the weekend, and also some rain chances on the way here for late this weekend as well. Here's what's going on with that frost advisory tonight. You can see that we've got Carroll as well as Frederick and Washington counties. And you go even farther towards the west into western Maryland, there are freeze warnings in effect. So this will be the coldest night of the season so far. And some areas will see the first frost of the season. You can see the areas in dark blue and purple have the best chance of seeing that frost here for tonight. There are some lighter blue patches up into parts of the eastern shore, as well as up into Cecil, Harford County, and down to our south and west through sections of Anne Arundel County as well. So it's not out of the question. Some isolated valley spots, some of those sheltered valleys could drop into the mid to upper 30s tonight, but most of us, particularly east of 95 around the bay, will likely stay in the 40s overnight tonight. We could certainly use some rain, and we're going to take a look at where we stand drought-wise in just a second. But to kind of give you an idea of what to expect temperature-wise overnight tonight, you can see here in central Maryland. Look at Annapolis tonight down to 46. In the city of Baltimore, we're talking about temperatures right the low to mid-40s for most of us. But then you go outside of the Beltway, Mount Airy down to 36 tonight, Gaithersburg 37, so it gives you an idea of how much colder the temperature is going to get the farther north and west you go. And over on the eastern shore, you see near the bay, we're looking at temps tonight only down to around 48 degrees for Tillman Island as well as St. Michael's, Easton 44. You get into parts of Caroline County, though, and inland portions of Queen Anne's, Kent County, we're talking about temperatures there into the upper 30s and lower 40s. Now, here's the drought outlook. This was just updated today, and you can see the abnormally dry conditions are beginning to expand across the area. And now we're up to almost a 5.5-inch deficit for the year so far. It would have been nice if that storm last weekend had panned out a little bit more like we figured it would, with a little bit more heavy rain across our area. But the little rain that we got really didn't help our situation at all, and we continue to add to that deficit each day we don't have any rain. Temps already down to the upper 50s up towards Falston right now. Everybody else, though, low to mid 60s. So it's been a comfortable afternoon. The winds continue to blow at about 15 to 20 miles an hour. Those winds will back off here after sunset. That's going to allow the temperatures to dip. Very dry air, clear skies, and light winds. That's what we call radiational cooling, where the atmosphere is going to be very efficient in cooling itself off. So we do expect those temperatures to be quite chilly here for tonight as high pressure builds in. Then as we get towards the weekend, the high pressure area will move away and the winds are going to start coming more out of the south. That's going to bring the moisture levels back up into the area, and it will also herald the next chance for rain, which should arrive late Sunday. Here's your Maryland cast for tomorrow. We're looking at temps into the 60s with lots of sunshine from the mountains to the beaches. 60 expected high for tomorrow. Winds still out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. All right, here's your First Alert 7-day forecast. We're going to go with near 70 on Saturday. There may be some spots on Saturday that actually do reach the low 70s. 75 on Sunday, turning very breezy. That's one thing you'll notice on Sunday. Is the winds are going to really be whipping up ahead of that cold front, and we'll see a chance for rain later Sunday into Sunday night, move out Monday morning, and then back to nice fall weather for next week.
All right. Well,